Make sure you turn in this week for another exciting episode of United States Championship Wrestling, The Real Wrestling.
Welcome to United States Championship Wrestling. United States Championship Wrestling is brought to you by E&H Motors, luxury and exotic cars. Sleep Mart, Pittsburgh's only one-stop sleep shop. All Pro Auto Mall. And Tri-State Video Services, the professional's choice. When it's quality video equipment you want, it's Panasonic professional video equipment you need. And no one provides the Tri-State area with quality Panasonic equipment like Tri-State Video Services. Huge inventory, the lowest prices, and highly trained technicians make Tri-State one of the leading video equipment suppliers in the region. Panasonic Digital Broadcast Systems and Tri-State Video Services. One great team, and you're the winner. Tri-State Video Services in Valencia, PA. Call them at 724-898-1630. Tri-State, the professional's choice. If you're looking for the absolute best pre-owned car, truck, van, or sport utility vehicle, see the pros at All Pro Auto Mall. All Pro Auto Mall on Route 19 in McMurray sells only the best pre-owned vehicles. From sport utilities to convertibles, luxury sedans to coupes, minivans to pickups. All Pro Auto Mall sells only pedigree pre-owned vehicles, including Corvette, Cadillac, Chrysler, Pontiac, and more. When you want the absolute best of the best, see the pros at All Pro Auto Mall, Route 19 South, McMurray.
I'm Tony Gallo, president of Sleep Mart, formerly Waterbed and Emporium. In cooperation with Shop and Save, we're able to offer you an additional 10% off for everyday low prices. This could mean $50, $100, $500 or more passed on to you for using your Shop and Save Smart Shopper card. Mattresses by King Coil and Serta.
Tony's got it.
Waterbed, futon airbed.
Tony's got it.
See from the latest styles of bedroom furnishings from Broyhill, Von Bassett, Oakwood Interiors, and more.
Tony's got
For a
it.
limited time, 12 months, stainless cash. The savings will never be greater. Every sleeping surface under one roof. Pittsburgh's only one-stop sleep shop. Sleep Mart.
Co-owner of D-Moore's Lincoln Mercury, Russ D-Moore.
You can buy used cars at a lot of places, but at D-Moore's, we stock only affordable premium used vehicles. We have a wide variety of different makes and models, and we make sure we don't keep anything marginal on our lot. If you're looking for that special used vehicle and we don't have it, we'll go get it.
D-Moore's Lincoln Mercury, McKnight Road, North Hill. You're watching United States Championship Wrestling.
And this is United States Championship Wrestling, The Real Wrestling. Myself, Sal Conti, my colleague Roderick Rondell, my special guest by the living legend Bruno Sammartino. Bruno, we're here at United States Championship Wrestling. We have Sam the Hammer Sledge in the ring right now, going to go up against a newcomer, Jumping Jimmy Brasco.
Well, you know, Sal Rondell, last week there, we saw some big men in action, very impressive. I remember that fellow Rage, he's very impressive. And the big slam, very, very big. These are big, big men who can move. So hopefully this week we're going to have a repeat of last week of exciting wrestling and the fans. Another great crowd, and we're really excited. And so I'm anxious for this new action to start.
Looks like Jimmy Brasco, a well-built individual, put together, Bruno, only 220
Look at him. Look at him up there. What's wrong with him, Sal Conti? What's wrong with that guy? What's wrong with him up there?
Rondell Bruno has a problem with the Iron Warrior because he's never been able to capture that title yet. So I kind of ignore him when a Warrior comes out. But I do want to say, Bruno, Jimmy Brasco, a light individual, but put together, well-built, also went to state for wrestling, Bruno, for, I think they're saying something up in the ring right now, some confrontation.
Well, he's a good-looking athlete, I'll tell you that.
Yes, he is.
He looks like he's well-conditioned, and now that's the kind of guy, if the way he looks, okay, if he can perform by his appearance, he's the kind of guy who has the speed, he should have the good stamina, that he should work to his advantage if he uses good judgment against Hammer. And if he doesn't try to go for that quick kill, so to speak, the quick win, and he makes Hammer work, stays out of trouble, keeps moving, he can wear his man down.
Right. Now, I will say one thing about Jimmy Brasco, Bruno. He was an amateur wrestler. I'm sorry, he almost turned pro, went to the Olympics. I believe his father even had background. Joined United States Championship Wrestling. He is a newcomer, but I think he's going to go a long way, Bruno.
Well, he's certainly, he's got a good amateur background, which is, for me, it's very, very important. He obviously looks like he trains hard, trains well, because you can see from the body, a well-conditioned and trained body. And so, you know, if he maintains that kind of an attitude, that desire, that will, why shouldn't he be able to go all the way?
Right. I also see Rondell. I notice I can't stand saying it, but it looks like the Iron Warrior and Jimmy Brasco may become a team someday in some future wrestling appearances. I also can see that Jimmy Brasco and the Iron Warriors do some working out together. They're real on cardio and vascular working out now. They do a lot of wind because they understand wind is very important up there in the ring, and I think you know that.
Let me ask you, Rondell, let me ask you this, I see the Warrior inside the ring. I've seen him before. He looks great. He looks well, really conditioned. But if he drops some weight, if he is smaller, he looks in better shape to me than before. He was bigger, bulkier, but he looks better conditioned right now. It seems like his body's much better toned. Am I correct here?
Yes, Bruno, he's been doing a lot of cardio lately. He's been doing a lot of jogging, bike riding. He's been really in shape because he's noticed that size in the ring with strength is really helping him, but he was starting to lose wind.
Well, he should ride a bike away from the ring right now. He's interfering with the match.
That's now you see Rondell, here's the Hammer. He had Brasco down, looking to get him in trouble. There he was, looking at the audience, making gestures, allowed enough time for when he made a move for Jackson to recover and get out of the way. This is what I'm talking about. In a business, serious business, you get your man in trouble, you go after him like a lion. You don't waste time. You don't play with the audience. You don't get because it's costly. And I don't understand why somebody would do that.
Well, this guy, he's a new wrestler. He hasn't learned to go after a man the way he should yet, Bruno. However, I got a lot of confidence in Sam the Hammer. And I think pretty soon, before this match is over, it's going to be Hammer time.
Well, do you have anything to do with him? Or you,
No. I've watched him.
It never has anything to do with anybody, Bruno, but the next thing you know, they're out eating lunch together and the whole deal.
Well, I'm asking because if he does, Rondell, I'm sure that as long as you've been around, you would agree that when a wrestler has his opponent in trouble, you do nothing but concentrate and see how you can finish him off. You don't go play to the audience. You don't gesture to the audience. You don't turn your back. I mean, to me, that's allowing your opponent to regain some composure and get himself back together again. That's what happened that time with him.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bruno. I have a lot of faith in Sam the Hammer. I've been watching some of his workouts. The guy, he's another one of these guys. He doesn't spend all his time in the gym prancing around, performing for everybody. He's a mean character, and I'll tell you what, I think in the end, you may be surprised.
So what kind of training does he do? You see him in the gym? You said you see him in the gym a lot. What does he do? I mean, what
he lifts weights, but he doesn't like to do it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Do it all the time.
No.
Does he like to do, like, when he's not lifting weights, does he like to have some milkshakes or burgers or...
Well, you can see he's not starving, Bruno.
He's kind of bulky.
Well,
what kind of a program do you have him on?
I don't have him on a program.
Oh, you don't?
No, he's not my guy.
All right.
However, he's
so gives me the impression. Oh, did you see that?
That's the kind of thing once again. You can't do that to the referee. requested disqualification on behalf of Sam the Hammer. I think Sam the Hammer was getting worn down. He was getting worn down from Jimmy Brasco.
We'll be right back with more exciting United States Championship Wrestling action.
I'm Tony Gallo, president of Sweetmark, formerly Waterbed and Emporium. In cooperation with Shop and Save, we're able to offer you an additional 10% off for everyday low prices. This could mean $50, $100, $500 or more passed on to you for using your Shop and Save Smart Shopper card. Mattresses by King Coil and Serta.
Tony's got it.
Waterbed, futon airbed.
Tony's got it.
Choose from the latest styles of bedroom furnishings from Broyhill, Von Bassett, Oakwood Interiors, and more.
Tony's got
For a
it.
limited time, 12 months, bonus cash. The savings will never be greater. Every sleeping surface under one roof. Pittsburgh's only one-stop sleep shop, Sweetmark.
If you're looking for the absolute best pre-owned car, truck, van, or sport utility vehicle, see the pros at All Pro Auto Mall. All Pro Auto Mall on Route 19 in McMurray sells only the best pre-owned vehicles. From sport utilities to convertibles, luxury sedans to coupes, minivans to pickups. All Pro Auto Mall sells only pedigree pre-owned vehicles, including Corvette, Cadillac, Chrysler, Pontiac, and more. When you want the absolute best of the best, see the pros at All Pro Auto Mall, Route 19 South McMurray. When it's quality video equipment you want, it's Panasonic professional video equipment you need, and no one provides the tri-state area with quality Panasonic equipment like Tri-State Video Services. Huge inventory, the lowest prices, and highly trained technicians make Tri-State one of the leading video equipment suppliers in the region. Panasonic Digital Broadcast Systems and Tri-State Video Services. One great team, and you're the winner. Tri-State Video Services in Valencia, PA. Call them at 724-898-1630. Tri-State, the professional's choice. Co-owner of D-Moore's Lincoln Mercury, Russ D-Moore.
You can buy used cars at a lot of places, but at D-Moore's, we stock only affordable premium used vehicles. We have a wide variety of different makes and models, and we make sure we don't keep anything marginal on our lot. If you're looking for that special used vehicle and we don't have it, we'll go get it.
D-Moore's Lincoln Mercury, McKnight Road, North Hill. You're watching United States Championship Wrestling.
We have coming out the ring right now, Dan Rage, Ultimate Fighter, big man, and we have him against half the team of Phi Beta Kappa, and his name is Francis. Bruno.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sal, Rondell, looking at this Dan Rage, I'm actually seeing when that Val Lynch to see him in action because he sure isn't a very impressive-looking guy. He looks, he's very big, 280 pounds, and yet it's a very solid 280 pounds. If he moves well, if he knows his wrestling, now that's a guy that could be dangerous. Now, Francis, 230 pounds on the other hand, not only is he smaller, we were talking before that about the weight training. Now, to look at him, and I believe in this, don't judge a book by its cover, but to look at him, not only is he smaller, but he doesn't look near as muscular and as well put together as Rage. So we'll see if looks are deceiving or if he's got a lot more than what we see.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bruno, this Rage, what he likes to do, as we said before, we hate to keep overplaying the subject, but he's in the ultimate fighting. He likes to make people lose by submission. And I look for that probably to happen again tonight.
Well, listen, if you're a specialist in submission wrestling, more power to you, because a wrestler who knows his submission wrestling, he can make his matches relatively shorter because applying the proper hold, it can mean the end of the match. Whereas someone who doesn't have the experience in submission wrestling, but only in regular wrestling, he has to depend more on the hopefully to maneuver the person to go for a pin, usually. Submission if you can, but there are certain wrestlers who do specialize in submission, as you tell me that this gentleman is, and I think that they have an advantage.
No question. No question.
Well, Bruno, Rondell, I'll both say neither men actually, Bruno, are particular favorites of mine. They both have bad tactics. This is really some kind of matchup here. Both guys in Rondell's stable, actually, as we call it. These are both Rondell favorites. But I will say one thing. Rage is a mighty man, but don't put nothing past Francis, because Francis has a move for every move, Bruno.
Okay, well, if he does, great. But, so far, you have to admit that since the bell rang, it's been mostly Dan Rage. He certainly has had control of this match so far. And Francis really has been taking a pretty good beating, and he hasn't, come back yet. He hasn't had the ability or the energy to come back and stop the Rage. So we'll see. We'll see what he's made up of as the match continues.
Well,
Here it goes, Bruno.
There it is, Bruno, right there.
No.
Well, there's
That's
the bell.
end of it. Well, Rondell apparently called this one right. I agreed with both of you guys along the way. Rage is too much tough of a character, but I thought Francis had a little steam in him. Tried to put him off a little. I'm surprised because both these men are basically in the both stable. But in United States Championship Wrestling, Bruno, there are no friends. There are only people trying to make it to the top of the wrestling field. They're all for the heavyweight title or some sort of title.
That's the way it's got to be. It's an individual sport. You have to be out there. You have to be on your own. You have to go and climb that ladder and get to the top. You can't. Friendships don't help.
We'll be right back with more exciting United States Championship Wrestling action. If you're looking for the absolute best pre-owned car, truck, van, or sport utility vehicle, see the pros at All Pro Auto Mall. All Pro Auto Mall on Route 19 in McMurray sells only the best pre-owned vehicles. From sport utilities to convertibles, luxury sedans to coupes, minivans to pickups. All Pro Auto Mall sells only pedigree pre-owned vehicles, including Corvette, Cadillac, Chrysler, Pontiac, and more. When you want the absolute best of the best, see the pros at All Pro Auto Mall, Route 19 South, McMurray.
I'm Tony Gallo, president of Sweetmark, formerly Waterbed and Poison. In cooperation with Shop and Save, we're able to offer you an additional 10% off for everyday low prices. This could mean $50, $100, $500 or more passed on to you for using your Shop and Save Smart Shopper card. Mattresses by King Coil and Serta.
Tony's got it.
Waterbed, futon airbed.
Tony's got it.
See from the latest styles of bedroom furnishings from Broyhill, Von Bassett, Oakwood Interiors, and more.
Tony's got
For a
it.
limited time, 12 months, same as cash. The savings will never be greater. Every sleeping surface under one roof. Pittsburgh's only one-stop sleep shop, Sweetmark.
Co-owner of D-Moore's Lincoln Mercury, Jim Belmondo.
Looking for size and luxury? Consider the all-new Grand Marquis. Grand Marquis offers the best of both worlds, spacious elegance and power. In fact, it's the best value in the market today for ride, comfort, and price. Stop in and test drive one today.
D-Moore's Lincoln Mercury, McKnight Road, North Hill.
When it's quality video equipment you want, it's Panasonic professional video equipment you need, and no one provides the tri-state area with quality Panasonic equipment like Tri-State Video Services. Huge inventory, the lowest prices, and highly trained technicians make Tri-State one of the leading video equipment suppliers in the region. Panasonic Digital Broadcast Systems and Tri-State Video Services. One great team, and you're the winner. Tri-State Video Services in Valencia, PA. Call them at 724-898-1630. Tri-State, the professional's choice. Think you've got what it takes to be a professional wrestler? If so, call United States Championship Wrestling Training Camp at 873-4594 and sign up to learn how the pros do it. Looking for fundraising activities for your school or organization? Call United States Championship Wrestling at 873-4594 or email us at USCW101@AOL.com.
Well, wrestling fans, let's go to action. The Iron Warrior versus the Beast. Bruno, I'm with you. This is a good weight advantage. Both men are almost the same weight. You have one that's muscular, one that's also devious. Anything can happen, Bruno, in that ring.
Well, that's true. Anything can happen. What I'm curious to see is when I see the Beast at 275 pounds, I want to see what he can do with it, not what he wishes. The other guy, the Warrior, the champion, I mean, just looking at him, you can see that the guy's fit. You can see that the guy's in great shape. I have to see it from the Beast. Just to look at him, the physical appearance doesn't show me that he's a great conditioned athlete, but sometimes looks are deceiving. That's why, as the old saying, you can't judge a book by its cover.
You know, some of these guys, Bruno, they remind me of these farmers.
Of what?
Farmers, like they...
Yeah.
These farmers, they don't look like weightlifters, but I'll tell you what, you get them out on the farm and they'll kill you with those bales of hay and whatever like that. This guy reminds me of that a lot. Old biker-looking guy, you know?
Well, the only thing is farmers basically work from sun up to sundown, and they don't get to look like that. They usually leaner, trimmer, because they work too hard.
The BC.
I think what Rondell's trying to say is, Bruno, is he's one of the guys that loiter in the stable.
Oh, that was well, like I said, I'm not going to judge the man. I want to see what he does, what he can do. That's where the story will be told.
Well, looks like the Beast has the Warrior in an arm lock. Then again, a wrist lock back from the Warrior.
Right now, I think we all agree that the Warrior has got much more speed. His moves are quick. He's got great agility. That he does have over his opponent. But let's see what his opponent has that maybe we haven't seen yet.
A lot of power in him, too,
Like a
Bruno.
knockout punch there, gentlemen.
Yep. Now this reverse chin lock, if he puts his knee a little bit upper on the upper back, I think it would be much more painful situation. I think get him a little too low. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you get the reverse chin lock, sure, and you put that knee by the shoulder blades right in between and pull back, it can really make that neck feel very uncomfortable.
Well, the audience cheered on for the Warrior. Looks like the Beast down. Big leg drop, Bruno.
Yes, indeed.
Beast will be singing soprano tomorrow, Sal and Bruno.
Very good arm drag by him, Bruno, if you've seen it. Another leg drop on the arm.
That was for you, Bruno.
That was for me, huh?
Yeah.
I think that was for you, Rondell.
Well, that was for me, but I'm glad it wasn't on me.
Looks like the Beast in some trouble now, Bruno. Getting up very slowly, a little worn down from it. Oh! Low blow by the Beast.
Well, I'll tell you what. Tit for tat right there, you know what I'm saying?
Do what?
Tit for tat, you know what I mean?
Tit for tat?
Yeah,
Well, come on. I don't see the Warrior do an illegal maneuver like that. I mean, that's as illegal maneuver as you can do. And frankly, Rondell, I am surprised that the referee, Dave Webb, who I'm sure saw it, I'm really surprised that he didn't, if not disqualify him, at least give him a very powerful warning.
Well, Dave Webb can't see everything, Bruno, and he probably, if he did see it, maybe he saw it at a different angle than we did, you know?
Well, if he didn't see it, fine, but the angle he was in, I'd be surprised if he didn't see it.
Well, Bruno, if you watch Rondell, he's always waving to Dave Webb. You got to keep him over there. You know, I'm sure he likes to cheer in the middle here. I can't keep an eye on him.
Well, are you suggesting that Rondell tries to distract Dave Webb when somebody that he prefers in that ring to get up? You wouldn't do that.
Bruno, I'm sitting clear over here 100 feet away. How can I do that?
Well, I haven't seen it. I must say, so far I haven't seen any such behavior.
Well, if you notice, Bruno, he's writing notes.
Right? Well,
He ain't in school no more. I don't know what he's writing notes about.
I'd like to take notes on different things on these wrestlers, so in case somebody I know needs a little bit of help, I can help out, you know what I mean?
well, that's a noble gesture.
Well, the Warrior retaliating back with several kicks, into the buckle. Bulldog, that could be it. 1, 2, that's the end of it. Wrestle fans, the winner, the Iron Warrior, Bruno Rondell. We'll be right back after these messages.
United States Championship Wrestling is brought to you by E&H Motors, luxury and exotic cars. Sleep Mart, Pittsburgh's only one-stop sleep shop. All Pro Auto Mall. And Tri-State Video Services, the professional's choice.
I'm talking about one of the meanest, the baddest man to come around the block. I'm talking about one half of Damage Incorporated. Here is Sam, the Sledge Hammer. First of all, my first question for you today, Hammer. You went out.
First of all, what did I tell you last interview?
I'm just trying to come out.
I tell you last interview.
Here you go.
Right. Let me tell you something. I came out that want to beat Jimmy Brasco. He got the lucky DQ because I was going to choke the life right out of him. And number 2, I got Blade. That got my first win in USCW. That's where it's going to start. It's going to start rolling, baby. It's hammer time all the time. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam the Hammer Sledge.
United States Championship Wrestling. We have an exciting week. We'll be back next week with the living legend Bruno Sammartino, my colleague Roderick Rondell. This is The Real Wrestling. See you later, fans.